Hi everyone, my name is Kara B. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you this makeup look. It was inspired by our upcoming inauguration ceremony at the time. As you can see, I'm definitely late on filming this. I think just these transitions have been very taxing to a lot of people, including me. But I wanted to film this look. I had this idea about before the new year, and this past election was my third presidential election that I was allowed to vote in. And I've noticed over the years, maybe even before I was allowed to vote, that it always seems as if our country is always most divided before and after our presidential elections. And I feel that our candidates have taken on the culture of, really trying to tear the other down to make them look worse in the eyes of the people rather than focusing on what the country actually needs in order to do better, because there's always room for improvement. And I know we've just come out of a very divisive presidential term, but this is really before that. I feel that this has always been the way our elections have been ran in this country. And actually, a few days before the inauguration, I actually received a letter in the mail telling me that I can no longer affiliate with the party I chose to affiliate with when I registered to vote, just because there weren't enough people who voted in the last election who identified under that party, which was the Independent Party. And one of the reasons I chose to affiliate myself under that party was, in big part, I don't agree with our bipartisan system, or at least the magnitude of, yeah, the bipartisan system, because bias too, right? Anyway, yeah, I don't really agree with the bipartisan system and the divisiveness of it all. I feel like it's always just been like one or the other, and I know there are other parties involved, but they clearly don't have as much as a presence or doesn't hold as much weight as those two parties. And I don't really like that, never really have. Like I said, this is my third presidential election, and I've registered under independent back when I was able to vote my first time, and I wanted to keep it that way. And I don't feel that independent should really be a party in itself. It's just that you are independent. And I just like, and it differs states by states, but in my state, basically you're not allowed to vote in primary elections if someone from your party is not running in the election. And that's essentially what the letter told me, that if you don't choose to affiliate, then you're not allowed to vote in our primary or special elections, which really was already the case because there rarely were people running from that party in my state. But I just think that is a form of voter repression, and I don't understand why that's legal. Like, if I'm of voting eligibility, I should be able to vote in terms of like age and citizenship. It just doesn't make sense to me. And as I'm filming this, I'm actually looking at my orchid and it's purple. I didn't do that on purpose. That was not purposely done. I was actually choosing between white and purple. So I'm glad that I chose purple, because usually each election day I wear purple in honor of unity for the country, because I just do. And I've been loving that little tradition of mine. But actually, this year, I didn't have any purple. You guys probably don't know this just yet, but I actually had to like restart my wardrobe over, like, yeah, like 2 years ago, I had to restart my wardrobe all over. And I didn't even realize until election day that I did not choose any purple at any point at rebuilding my wardrobe. So unfortunately I didn't have any purple, but also on election day all I had to do really was vote, and I did that on purpose because I really did not want to be in the streets on election day. Even though we're used to announcing presidents the day of, and that didn't happen this year, I was still expecting that, so I chose to like not be in the streets, but then I actually was in the streets when it was announced, so whatever. And I had this idea, like I said, before the new year even happened, so this was before the terrorist attack on our capital. But I filmed this after the terrorist attack, but before the inauguration. I'm not sure why I said that, but I just I did. No, okay. I know why I was saying that. The whole point being that there's clearly a need for a call for unity, um, and not unity in the form of, ignore systematic issues that we have, but at the end of the day, we don't need to be at each other's throat just because we disagree on certain things. Because if most people don't even agree with everything from one party who affiliate with those parties, but they just have their like top thing, their top three things. And also, when you so harshly affiliate yourself with a belief system, it doesn't really allow you to have room for real consciousness or real growth, because now you're just obsessed with defending whatever idea, belief system, dogma that you are used to affiliating your belief system with, rather than, you know, evolving and trying to see other people's side in the situation. And I in myself, even, I mean, I'm not even that old, but I myself have had revelations or changed my mind on political views, like serious things before. So, and I think that's really half the issue, is that people don't want to listen to each other. It's not even that they don't want to listen to each other, they don't want to admit to themselves that they can be wrong in their belief system. And that really transcends politics. That's in religion, communication, how you deal with your finances, and all things. Not that they're mutually exclusive either. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to have a call for unity in this. The reason why I was saying I filmed this before the inauguration was because I think the president did a great job in addressing that in his inauguration speech, and I was just like, darn it, that was gonna be on my YouTube video. I'm kidding. No, I really was, but he should have addressed the nation in that, in the world in that. So yeah, that's my little spiel about my bipartisan makeup look and why I decided to do it. So let's get on with the makeup video in the deets. Okay, so far, if you've been watching my makeup tutorials, you already know I primed my face with the Tatcha Cosmetics Silk Canvas. I then went ahead and sculpted my eyebrows with the Fenty Beauty Brow MVP in the color Soft Black. And then I concealed my eyebrows with the LA Girl Pro Concealer and Warm Honey. I put the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation and Coconut 355 on my face. And I blended that with a brush and then with the Beauty Blender. I then used the Maybelline Age Rewind in the color Caramel. And then I put that on my underarm and above my lip. And then I also put the LA Girl Pro Concealer Warm Honey under my eye, chin, nose, and forehead. And then I blended that out with a beauty blender. I then went ahead and set my concealer with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I used the Fenty Beauty Pro Match Stick, and this is in the color Espresso. Not this, it was in the color Espresso. I know that's not what you're seeing right now. And I contoured my face in all those spots, blended that out, and I believe this is where I am now, on my eyes. No, actually, I did use the Maybelline Age Rewind under my contour on the lower part of my face. I blended that out and I set it with the Sacha Cosmetics Buttercup setting powder. And then I went ahead and put the Laura Mercier line right under the contour in between the contour and the concealer just to give it that sharp look. Okay, so I am using the James Charles palette and I started with the outer corner of my eye and I put the color Escape and I just created like this cat eye type look and I blended that out. And then on the outer lid I use Love That, and then on the inner lid I use Single. And then over the lid colors I use the color Artistry, which is like the sparkly purple color in the palette, and I think that's the step I'm on now. Oh no. Oh yeah, it is. That's the step I'm on now. And I did spray my brush with the Fenty Beauty Dewy Mist Spray. Sorry for the noise in the last clip. I'm just trying to rummage around with the palette. And I think I'm going to go ahead and start speeding it up from here because I've been talking for like 11 minutes straight. So it's not finished yet, but I really love my purple eye look. Wait till you see the finished product. Well, I guess you've already seen it at the beginning of the video. So right now I'm just pressing my Laura Mercier setting powder into my skin so I can prep it for my underlids or lower lids. Now I am taking the blue color, and this is the color Playground. Is that Playground? Yeah, that's Playground. I'm taking the nude color, and that's the... Hold on, let me start that over. I'm actually not going to start it over. I think it's better with bloopers. I hope you enjoy it. But yeah, that's the color Playground, and naturally I put that on the left underlid, or... Why do I keep saying underlid? What's it called? Lower lid? And now I am taking the color... You're Kidding, that red color, and I'm putting that on my right underlid. And now I'm taking this NYX black liner and I am lining my eyelids. And now I am cleaning that up with the same brush that I lined my eyebrows with and the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Warm Honey. And if you haven't watched any of my other makeup videos, the brush set that I'm using is an 18-piece brush set that I got from Amazon, and I will link that down below in the description box. I've been loving that brush set. Now I am blending that out with my damp beauty blender and setting it with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. And now I am lining my lips with my all-time favorite lip pencil, Chestnut by MAC. And now I am putting on Ruby Woo by MAC as well, and this is the matte lipstick. This is my favorite lip combo. And now I'm attempting to do this whole bipartisan thing with putting blue eyeshadow on my lips. Honestly, you guys, I was not feeling it. You see, I'm trying to go back over it with Ruby Woo, add a little bit more red to it. Still no. At this point, I'm just making it worse. Now I'm blending out my Laura Mercier setting powder that I had baking under my contour with a damp beauty blender. also on my nose as well. Now I'm just taking this small angle brush and deepening up the contour of my nose, and I'm just dipping it in the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker in Cocoa Naughty. And this brush is also part of that 18-piece brush set that I was telling you about. I do use Real Technique brushes as well, but I've been loving these brushes. Like I said, it's going to be down below in the description box. I'm literally just trying anything I can at this point to just try to make it better. So I'm using this lip gloss by MAC in the color Ruby Woo. I actually bought this in my shopping with me video that I did during Vlogmas, so go check that out if that's something you'd like to see, makeup shopping and drive with me. And I've been using Ruby Woo for so many years and I love it, and I did not know that they had a lip gloss version of it. I just happened to be shopping on the MAC website and saw that they had that, so I went and picked it up. And I just put Raisin by MAC on my cheeks, and then I went back and put Peach Twist by MAC on my cheeks. I did spray my face with the Tatcha Cosmetic Dewy Mist. And now I am putting Global Glow on my face as a highlighter, and that's by MAC Cosmetics. And now I'm taking the Laura Mercier setting powder and I just buff that out to just try to blur any harsh lines. And you know what? As I was filming this video, I realized that I didn't put on any mascara, but I realized that I did notice it towards the end of the video. So now I'm just using this L'Oreal mascara. This is the telescopic mascara, and this is in the color Carbon Black. I actually just bought a new tube of this because I love it so much. I've been using it for years. So eventually I took the lipstick off and just replaced it with Ruby Woo, but this is the final look. I love the purple, and I'll have to try it again. Thanks for watching. Bye.